Hello everyone, welcome to Project X Talk. My name is Tom, and I'm bringing you guys a little treat today. Since our last one did so well, our top 5 strategy games on Game Pass, I decided let me change it up a little bit. Let's do top 5 sim games on Game Pass. These are simulation games. There is some crossover with simulation and strategy with some kind of games. I want to make that very clear before I make this list. But let's just jump right in. There's a lot of good games on the Game Pass, and simulation is definitely not one of them that are lacking. For number 5, we have Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. If you can even call this one a game, I don't know. It's more of just mayhem, carnage. It is really fun, however. So it's a simulation. It's a battle simulation where you can pit like archers versus tanks, archers versus Zeus, Da Vinci's tank versus everything. It's so weird. You can pit cavemen against knights. You can pit cavemen against machine gunners. It is a crazy game, or just crazy fun to have. You can either watch it, you can also play it within the battles yourself as well. It's a pretty fun game. Now, it's not something you're probably going to play too long term, but if you're ever just like in need of something fun to do, this is just one of those games that's always fun to play, put on, and just enjoy and just watch the battles. Just watch the carnage ensue. You guys love battles, right? All right, now on to number 4 on the list. This one is more of a city sim. It's Tropico VI, where you can simulate being a dictator of a remote island, beautiful, lush islands, and do whatever you need to do to make sure that your people either love or hate you, but maintain that control. It's a pretty fun game, and this one is one of the more recent additions to Game Pass. And honestly, this is one that I never played in the past until I played Tropico 6. I never played any other game from the series. But this one is really in depth. Like, I love city sims. Like, one of my favorite games of all time is City Skylines and SimCity. This gives you that, but it also adds a whole extra layer on top of it. This is such a fun game, and I love being the most brutal dictator ever. I guess if you guys look at this list so far, number 5 was Battle Simulator. This one, a dictator simulator. There might be something wrong with me. Number 3 on this list is Snowrunner. Snowrunner puts you in the driver's seat of extremely powerful vehicles that can pull through mud. Whether it's a pickup truck, a big old semi, or a huge cargo truck, this game has it all for vehicles, and there is a lot of terrain that you have to try to conquer in this game. You have to use multiple things to try to get out of the mud if you get stuck. For example, you have winches you'll have to lock onto a tree. You might have to bring another vehicle of your own to pull yourself out of the mud. This game, it's fun. It's one of the more recent additions to Game Pass, and I really do recommend this one. One of my favorite games of all time is Stardew Valley. I love the life simulation on that game. The next game on this list, number 2, it's not Stardew Valley because that's not on Game Pass. But if it was, it would be number 1, by the way. It's My Time at Porsche. My Time at Porsche puts you in the shoes of a builder, or a builder's son, I should say, and you're taking over his workshop, your father's workshop, after moving into the new town of Porsche. This town actually has a lot of mysteries involved in it. It's pretty fun to delve into. The combat in the game is also pretty neat. But the big part about the game is, building your workshop up. You're a builder. You want to build things like chairs, furnaces, whatever the citizens want you to build. You go out there, you build it. You make money. You build connections. Like I said, it's a life simulator as well, so you can go out there, get married with whoever you want. It is a really enjoyable experience if you love life simulators like I do. My Time at Porsche is great. It even has really good dungeon crawling as well once you get into the later stages of this game. And it's just so satisfying once you see your progressions that you built within your town, whether it's setting up bus stations or just building a bridge. It's such an enjoyable experience. My time at Porsche, I highly recommend this. I'm pretty sure it's already on one of my other Game Pass lists, but this time it's for life simulation. Alright guys, before I get to number 1, I want to give an honorable mention. I did not want to add this one to this list because yes, it is on Game Pass, but it's only on Game Pass Ultimate through EA Play, and that is Sims 4. If you've played any Sims game before, you know what to expect. I'm really not going to delve too much into this one. It's the best life simulator you can have, period. I would say you can build houses, raise children, maintain your jobs, relationships. Perfect game for that if you're into that kind of thing. Again, it's an honorable mention because it's on EA Play through Game Pass Ultimate, but I want to keep this list strictly Game Pass. So that brings us to number 1. Number 1 on this list is one of the more recent additions to Game Pass on console, on Xbox Series X and Series S, and that is Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, even though the game has only been around on consoles for such a short time, I still can justify putting it at number 1. This is a game that I actually have put many hours on PC when it came out last year on Game Pass through there. It on console now is just so much better because I can play it on my big screen, right? You can see everything so much better. My console is also way better than my PC would ever be. The Series X runs this game beautifully. The environments are gorgeous. The sunsets, the clouds, everything, the cityscapes. What they managed to pull off with this game is nothing short of amazing. This game is amazing. If you want to delve deeper into the mechanics of how planes actually work, they have that too. You know, you don't have to play with all the realism if you don't want to. That option is there for you. Like looking into your cockpit, putting all the knobs where they need to be, making sure your parking is disengaged, adjusting your throttle from there. You can do all that. That's there if you want it. It's fun if you're into that kind of stuff. But if you're someone like me who just wants to cruise around, you know, throw the game on medium, easy settings, whatever you feel like works best for you, and just fly around, experience the cities, experience places that maybe you've wanted to see. Go to the sky and just soar. Do some endurance flights too. How far can you go without actually messing up and crashing? Because this game has a lot of things that you want to look into as well. Like you can't go too fast, or your plane will stall out. You have to manage your altitude as well, because you can't be too high, or again you will stall out. It's pretty fun. I recommend you try it. If anything, it's on Game Pass just to look at the beautiful environments. Fly over your house. Just do that at least. All right, anyways, my name is Tom. Thank you guys for coming to this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to us here at Project X Talk, and follow us on Twitter at Project X Talk. If you guys like this video, I will be posting some more of these as common as I can. But stay safe. Love you guys. Bye.